You look super tired. Are you super tired? Yeah, watermelon face. We overslept a little bit, so baby's a little behind in her schedule. You're eating watermelon. Some serious castle playing going on. So we're kind of geeking out because if we haven't communicated this already, we're runners. You can tell by my thin running physique, but we like to run marathons. Well, she likes to run marathons. I like to run with her.
And I run marathons.
And she runs marathons. But anyway, it's been fun watching the Olympics. We're enjoying the track and field portion. So that's what we're doing while we do our plyometrics today. But yeah, these sprinters, man. Actually, what are they doing right now? The jump, something jump?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I hope you're enjoying the Olympics like we are. And all these crazies. So, like I said, today was a lot of this. So, post day today, I was going to get my hair cut, and that didn't happen. I didn't even get a shower. We did the workout, which is awesome, of course. But yeah, a bunch of posts, getting some more of the kids stuff done. It's been an interesting post process. But one thing I learned today, actually, was this. You know, we also, while working in Premiere, I don't know if you guys use the autosave function much if you're using Premiere, and a lot of other programs do that as well. Final Cut did this really, and it was great to have. Final Cut X now just saves as you go along, so you don't really need it, but it'd be nice to have it for this particular reason. Otherwise, I'm assuming Vegas and other applications, and even I don't know about DaVinci. Anyway, long story short is I found a little tip, and I'll do probably a specific tutorial on this. But if you use the autosave function in Premiere, it's a great way to go back in time if you need to pull up an old sequence. What happened today was, as I was editing along, I accidentally moved a bunch of clips down the timeline onto a different track without watching where I was putting it. And then I had a client call me up and ask me to check on a different project, deliver a certain file, etc., etc. And so I jumped over to that project and exported that stuff and came back to the edit again. I realized what I had done, and I did a bunch of work on the clips that I had covered up and basically just overwritten. So I couldn't undo anything because I just opened the project. The history of my actions was gone as well, because that is all dependent on the session you're in at the current time. So what I was able to do was jump back to my autosave folder in the Explorer Finder, depending on going for your Mac or PC, and I opened a previous version that was from earlier in the day, and it was super nice to be able to. I didn't even open the whole project. I just went to the media browser and navigated down to the sequence, found that sequence of clips that I had cut together that I had deleted by accident, copied them, pasted them, put them back in the timeline, and we are good to go. So not only is it a good autosave if the project actually gets corrupted or fails, or the drive, something happens to the drive, actually having the drive, you have to be saving it to another location, and maybe using the Creative Cloud to save it to. But anyway, but using it as a pick and choose individual time machine kind of sequence at references if you're not having to just pull up the whole project. So anyway, that was interesting today. Other than that, like I said, it was a post day, so a lot of sitting in the office, just worked from home today, and you can tell it looked like it. I should probably clean up the office sometime. That's what happens. It gets to a point where you just kind of have a bunch of shoots, things get spread out, and then it gets to a point where you have to do something about it. And we're about to that point. So that, and the garage is full of like half fixed lights. That's maybe what we'll do the next couple days. But tomorrow's Saturday, so I'm cutting a hole in the wall of the house. It's gonna be awesome. I'm going to save this and export it and go to bed.